Okay, real quick. I just want to give you a glimpse of how my mind works. I'm getting ready. I'm in my bathroom right now. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm going to go to my parents' house. And my bike is in the back of the car that I borrowed to go to my parents' house. Oh, P.S. I love that my phone has the ability for the camera to turn around so I don't have to like figure out if I'm like, oh, am I doing this right? My bike is in the car of the car I borrowed, but I left it there when I picked up the car, and I had to pick up my bike last night to put it back in the car. And I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm wondering what this water bottle is that I have, so I can use it to drink when I'm on my way. And I thought to myself, I didn't leave it with the bike, right? I'm like, no, I wouldn't have done that because I wouldn't want it to have gotten stolen. And besides, even if I had left it there and it didn't get stolen, I would have to be sure that I rinsed it out really well, because what if someone had done something to the water that was in the water bottle? Even though in the past have left water in water bottles and drank it all the time. And then I'm like, yeah, I'd have to rinse it out really well, because I don't know why I always go to this, but I'm like, what if someone dosed the water? And then I was like, well, and if I rinsed it out really well, like, I wonder like how much of a residual it would have to be to actually get you high or to get you like tripping. And then I was like, wouldn't that be terrible if I accidentally started tripping? I'm always comforted by the fact that at least I know what that's like. So it wouldn't be like I would think I was going totally insane. I would at least know. I'd be like, oh shit, I'm tripping. How did that happen? And then I was like, well, I've been sober for so long. What would I do? Would I just like ride it out? Or if it got really bad, would I go to the emergency room? And then I was like, oh, that would be weird. P.S. I probably would not go to the emergency room. That would be a fucking nightmare. But anyway, and then I was like, but then I had myself in the emergency room for some reason. And then I was like, but then when you're tripping, sometimes it can be really hard to like talk. You know, sometimes you're just like, you know, it's so hard to like focus on anything, and you know, you're looking at stuff for a really long time, and I was like, what if they didn't believe me? Like, what if I couldn't get my words out like in fast enough? You know, what if I was trying to like tell them like, look, I've been sober for 11 years, but somehow I got dosed, and I just am here because maybe, who knows, you get paranoid, like maybe you think your heart's gonna explode or something. And I'm like, what if they didn't believe me? Like, what would I do? And then sometimes I think they're dicks to drug addicts. I mean, duh. And so, what if they didn't believe me and like whatever? And then like, who would I call? I'm like, oh, I would probably try to call my friend John. And then I'm like, oh, but John would be like, I'd be like, John. And then probably have a hard time talking. And I would try to get it out and be like, John, like, oh my God, I'm dosing, I'm tripping. Like, oh no, I was accidentally dosed or whatever from my water bottle on my bike. This is all taking place in the span of less than a minute, all of these thoughts. And then the rest of brushing my teeth was then thinking about how I was going to like do this video and tell you all about like how ADD my brain is. So I went from gotta finish brushing my teeth so I can get to my parents, and my bike is in the back of the car, and where's that water bottle? And then did I leave it on the street? And oh no, what if someone dosed my water bottle? And then how well would I have to rinse it out? And then could you get dosed from after you rinsed out a water bottle? And then what if I ended up in the ER? And would they believe I was really sober for a really long time and then I was accidentally tripping? No wonder I can't get anything done. I can never write this is what it looks like, people. This is what it looks like inside my head. Like just one thing to another thing to another thing to another. I'm just sitting here brushing my teeth. There's no one's dosing me. I'm not. The water bottle I think is in my purse. I mean, like, seriously? What the fuck? So, welcome to my world. Anyway, happy Easter. And if that isn't a trip, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, this is the worst day of my life. I'm being crucified. I'm lying in the garden. Oh God, my Father, please don't really. Do I really have to do this? Yes, I do. Yes, you do. Okay, I'll do it anyway. Oh no, I'm bad shit's happening, everything's sad, take care of my mom, okay, oh no, I'm being crucified, this really sucks, you have forsaken me, oh P.S., hey thieves, whatever he says to the thieves, oh no, and Pontius Pilate is like, oh shit, I probably made a mistake, that was bad salad, and then, oh fuck, I'm dead, 3 days go by, oh, I'm risen. Hey, what's up, disciples? Hey, disciples are like, what the fuck, Jesus? You know what I mean? Like, if that ain't a trippy story, then I'd be hard-pressed to come up with, the disciples are probably like, oh my, we're dosing. Like, Jesus is back from the dead. I thought he died. Like, he washed our feet and shit. And, like, it was all sad. And we had a Last Supper. And he was like, do this in remembrance of me. Like, remembrance. Like, he's gonna be dead. And now he's, like, back. Oh, no. Crazy, right? I think it's pretty crazy. But what are you gonna do? Anyway, happy Easter. Or not happy Easter. Or happy spring, because it's getting warm out, which is the best. Ole!